Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son?
You should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kevin Cameron. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector, Ross.
I could knock him out in the shed. Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right, hopefully you can hear me. I'll explain why it may sound different or why it may look different in a minute. But to Zed, seeing as he's the only one on, we're not exactly early, Zed, but we're still shit the bed, I suppose.
What are you doing so early? Shit the bed.
Hello, Cheryl. How you doing? You right? Sorry I haven't got back to you on your message. I've been meaning to, but I've been very busy. How you doing? You right? How you doing, Tom? You right? I've had a nightmare tonight. I've actually had a bit of a weird week. Oh, God. So, the reason this looks different is my fucking webcam's broken. Nightmare. John, how you doing, mate? So, my good Logitech camera has packed up. Won't seem to recognise at all. Oh, that's rattling. Okay, you think that's bad? My camcorder that I film all of my videos on was broken. That's what the screen does now. Absolute fucking nightmare. So yeah, 2 cameras this week have broke. Luckily, I can film things on my phone, and I have got a spare webcam and another one if I need it. But neither of them are as good as this one. But yeah, I don't know what to do. This was a good camera. This was. I'll try it again later. But at the minute, yeah, webcam's broken. Yeah. And my camera's broken. Ra, how you doing? You right? What you been up to? I'm having a bit of a nightmare. You right? Yeah. I don't know what to say. It's really pissed me off, to be honest. I'm quite pissed off. I've been very pissed off today anyway. I don't know why, but yeah. Right. So I hope you're all right. There's another weird thing about this camera. It's really zoomed in. You can't actually make it go back anymore. It's just naturally how it is. So I can't even get the bloody gunboard fully in, even if I want to. That's a nightmare. At least you have enough money to replace them now. That's all been spent. If you mean from the weed slasher stuff, that's all been spent on weed slashers. That's all gone. No. Well, I suppose eventually I might when I sell all the things I can make. But no, all that's gone, mate. That's gone. I should have showed you. The weed slasher money. I know you've seen them, haven't you? They sent all of them, but the weed slasher money has gone on weed slashers. I will eventually have 30 of them. I will eventually have 30. There's 15 there. Yeah, once I actually make the stuff and sell it, I will, Jed, at least. Yeah. But the thing is, that's not actually going to be till next year. So all of the knives I'm making have already been paid for, so they're just getting sent. It's probably going to cost me money to send people them now. And all the other stuff is really for. Well, yeah, there is this meet soon, but I don't know if I'm going to bother. I'm going to go, but I don't know if I'm going to sell anything. Anyway. Deep in the bunker, how you doing, mate? You right? I said, evening all, Mike. Can you put a hat on The light is bouncing off your keyboard. There's terrible light in here. Look, I could make it worse for you if you like. Would you like me to do that? How's that? Do you really want to be punished? It's not even as bright as it goes. How's that? Fucking cameras. It's because all the cameras are all different as well. So like this one, I don't know, it's terrible. But it's better than nothing. You can see me at least. What a fucking day. Yeah. Sunbed, like exactly. That light's not that, well, it's pretty bright in real life, but yeah. John said, got an old Sony camcorder, a view cam you can have. I may have one of those myself, actually. How you doing, Rick? You all right, mate? Where the hell is that then? Don't know. I got a prop camera in here somewhere, but now, where the hell have I put that then? Oh. Maybe this will help. Deep in the bunker. Maybe this will help. Don't say I don't do anything for you. Oh, fuck me, that's in my eyes as well. I ain't used to having hair. There you go. Riggs, how you doing, mate? You right? I'm not good. You like my wig? Rah, look good, isn't it? It does not suit me. They're props for the spirophiles. That is actually that person's hair. Oh, God. I'm glad it made you laugh. Family Guy, how you doing? He said, hi, Mike. Are you still making the Broadhead Warbots? I have an Interceptor on pre-order. So now looking at some Warbots. I do do the bolts, and I do still do them to sell. The only problem is, Family Guy, is I'm having an absolute nightmare finding the actual bolts to make the Broadhead bolts, because every time I buy them, what turns up is not what it's supposed to be. And yeah, so it means I can't make them. I'm going to keep, but the problem, because I can't keep spending money and it's the wrong thing. Then I have to send them back and it wastes so much time. I'll keep looking into it though. So yeah, look, as soon as I've got a load, I've got the heads, I've got the Broadheads ready. As soon as I've got a load ready, I will, I'll let you know, mate. You'll see it on, so I've got hiccups, you'll see it on here. Looks like the Honey Monster, Noel Edmonds, fuck's sake. Hey there, Rich, you're right, my camera's broken. That one's broken. And my actual bloody camera that I do all my proper videos on is broken. The screen doesn't light up. But technically, it does still record, but you can't see what you're recording. So I could probably still use it indoors. How you doing, Stu? You all right? If I plug a HDMI into my telly, I could probably still use it then. But yeah, Family Guy, I definitely will be making the Broadheads. I've got the heads ready. I bought all the parts and then the wrong bits turned up. Sheldon, no, Mike, no. Dodgy old syrups, yes. Don't worry. I won't make a fucking habit of wearing that sort of thing. There's, I had an idea for a Spyro head. I'll email you. Yes. Yeah, because I've got multiples there. That's the decapitated head. And then we've got the lady head over there. Jumbo Tabu said, the last time I saw hair like that was when I was unclogging the shower plug hole, yes. To be honest. Yeah, that's not the female head, that one. The other one. Gradually acquiring more and more props for the Spirophiles. But the female head is actually going to become a character in the Spirophiles. Oh, God, I'm really pissed off. I don't know what to do. Yeah, both my cameras broke. It was an absolute nightmare. Even the one said, sorry, guys, I've got to go to bed early. Early shift tomorrow, Mike. I'm filming Spyro Man on Sunday AM, and I'll email you the footage over in the afternoon. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I shall look forward to that deep in the bunker. Yeah, that'd be excellent, mate. Thank you. Good night, mate. I'll see you. I'll see your video Sunday. Just do the usual, upload it and upload it unlisted and then email me. Take care, mate. See you later. Richard said, you managed to make room for the 400 weed slashes. Well, I did have them all out. Well, not all of them. I had some of them out earlier, a minute ago, Rich. There's a bouquet of weed slashes for you. I ain't all of them. Half of them stayed. But I've got to find something to jam on for now. They're jammed down here. There's another sort of 3 or 4 down there. Sorry, you can't see where I'm pointing behind my bed. Not my bed, my bloody bin. So while we're at it, saying that, because people may still be interested and the offer is still going, those weed slashers are for knife making, right? And at the minute, there's a really, really good deal on those weed slashers. One of the best deals I've ever seen. They're normally about 7 or 8 quid each. There's a lot of people selling them for 12 quid for free right now. Really good deal, but I can't afford to buy them. But if you're reading this, what I will do, if you invest £12 into the channel, I will make you a handmade knife from one of the weed slashers and a sheath, and yeah, that's it. That's the whole deal. I get the 2 other weed slashes out of it, and you get a custom handmade knife made by myself. Now, it may take up to 10 months for me to make them because there might be a lot of them. There's currently 11 I need to make. And also, a lot of this is getting made for next year anyway. But yeah, for 12 quid, you'll get yourself a custom handmade knife made by me. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Everyone's a winner there, I think. Do you know what I mean? 12 quid for a handmade knife. And they'll be decent sized knives. They'll be, what I would say an average size fixed blade. I don't have anything I can really show you, but I can show you the quality of the stuff I can make from one of these weed slashers. Yeah, and it gives me extra stuff. You get a really cheap knife, and not cheap knife. You get an inexpensive knife. Is that the right word? You get a really good knife for hardly any money. Yeah. Tactical, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, "Oh, hail the weed slasher king." Yes. Stu said, "How you been? How you been, Mike? Injury still getting better? It's pretty much done now, Stu. I can still feel it there a little bit. I did a proper workout today. Well, I did a light workout today, but it was a proper workout, with weights and that. And I did some sort of work in the garden, and that felt okay. I can feel it a little bit. I can feel if I push myself, I could hurt myself. But it's a lot better. Yeah, just having a weird nightmare of everything breaking at the minute. I was really pissed off today as well. Like, really pissed off, and I couldn't understand why. I think it was lots of little things building up. Yeah. Hello, my queen. How are you? Metallic's on. She said, hey, my lovelies. I'm still in the bath. Please behave yourselves till I can get to my spanners because I have this on my phone. And even though it's waterproof, I don't want to test it. Yes. I have made Metallic a video. Shall I put that video on for you later? It's nearly finished. It's good enough to put on. So 12 quid's on its way, mate, from Tom. Oh, nice one, Tom. Yes, yeah. Get your 12 quids in and you'll get yourself a handmade knife made by myself. I sold most of my weed slasher knives, so I can't really show you anything, but, I make swords out of them. That's my alarm going off. So, yeah, and all you have to do is go onto the coffee website, which is the donation thing at the top of the description, or if you put ! support in the chat, the link will come up and then you can do it that way. But, yeah. And everyone will get your knives. I've made a list of, I think it's 11 I need to make so far. I make a couple a month. And then all of the other stuff is just for me to do whatever I like. So you're basically investing money for me to be able to do loads of projects. Because often the reason I can't do projects is because I can't afford to get the stuff to do it. Even though it's very cheap. Oh yeah, obviously over 18. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's sort of a given. But yes, good point. Yes. Yeah, you're investing in the channel for me to make stuff later down the line. Fucking throat. Rita said, did finish the bow trainer, can go as low as £60 and a maximum of 200. That's very good. Dave, how you doing, mate? You're right. That's decent, isn't it, Rich? Rich, no, read that one. Roman, how you doing, mate? He said, oh, no, it's gone. Dad said, I've just realised something. With his haircut, he looks a bit like young George Smith. Shut up. Oh, fuck's sake. Good job I've cheered up suddenly there. So that would have been a 24-hour fucking timeout, that would have. Right, let's get... I've ordered another 15 of these weed slashes as well. What I might do, because I've definitely got enough to make everyone their knives and loads of others. What I might start doing is I'm going to carry on buying the weed slashers, but I'm going to have so many that it might be worth me spending a couple of these 12 quids on Kydex for the sheaths. You know what I mean? It all works out the same. You'll get your stuff, and I'll get the stuff to make projects for quite a while. Yeah, you can't go wrong. 12 quid for a handmade knife and a sheath. Kydex sheath as well. Yes. One a year. No, I ain't going to do that, feat. Maybe a couple of months. Right, that's the wrong thing. Clicked on the wrong thing there. Right, there's my piece of paper. I've got it in front of me. Okay, let's have a look. Thank you, Tom. I should write that down. Tom, you're on. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. That's been a really good way to invest, to be honest. It's nice because I'm getting something that's really, really, really fucking useful for me. Because those weed slashes can be used for loads of things. It isn't just it's not just knives. So it's not just blades. So there's knives and swords, but you can also, which I'm going to experiment with, but I've not tried it yet, crossbow prods. If they work well for crossbow prods, I may be able to start actually making crossbow kits for people, or handmade crossbows. We'll see. Depends on where people want them. Bate says, does the same amount of slingshot videos too? Yeah, well, none. They said all the knife talk has took the heat off the crossbows. Not heard anything. Well, yeah, I hope so. Hope it'll stay that way. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone wants to know what this is about, yeah, just ask. And I'll put the link in the chat. Right. Richard said to Zed, watch him start slagging off all the crossbow bayonets and quivers now he's inventing the crossbow related stuff. Not me. He doesn't mean me. But he said, don't forget to mod your knives now so that you won't become they won't become zombie knives in the next few months. Yes. What I'm going to do, Peach, I have to wait. I missed a really, really good opportunity here. What I could have done, if I'd have thought about it, I could have done a service where people send me their knives and then I make them legal and send them back to them. But I think it's too short notice now, and I don't want to be lumbered with a load of illegal knives. But what's happening, in about a week, I'm going to be sent some knives that need modding from our queen, from Metallic. She's going to send me hers so that I can make hers legal. And then at the same time, I'm going to make mine legal. And I'm going to make videos on them while I do it, showing other people how to do it and what they would need to do. Tactical said, Pete, I saw a cordless angle grinder on a flea bay, £15. That would sort those nasty knives. Yes, yeah. There's a Pete, thankfully I don't have any that need modding. I really only have 3 that need modding. That is two that Stu sent me because he was joking about it. Saying, "I'm sorry." He said, "Sorry, I sent you a load of knives that are now legal." Right? It's an opportunity for a video, and it's Stu, as you said. And the Rambo knife that my brother bought me for a birthday or something. Bought me as a gift anyway. With that Rambo knife, I think I'm going to just make the blade shorter. I'm just going to cut the blade exactly the same shape as it is, but just shorter. Anthony, how you doing, mate? He said, "Hey guys, do you reckon they'll ban crossbows next?" I don't know. As I think Dave said earlier, they apparently appear like they're stopped mentioning it again, but you don't know. You don't know. Fucking hell. The government at the minute seem to be fucking going mental with the stuff they want to ban, don't they? But there's no difference, because obviously this is from the previous government anyway, but it makes no difference who's in. None of them like weapons and stuff like that, but yeah. I don't know. There is one thing about the crossbow stuff is at least they do tend to say that the laws are adequate as it is, but you don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen, do you? That because I wouldn't have expected them to suddenly change the specifications of Rambo knives, zombie knives. Sorry. Right, where are we? Tactical says 13-year-old lad murdered today up here, kitchen knife. That's it. They don't really mention it as a kitchen knife, do they? I had another donation. Oh, hang on, I did mean to do. So for Cheryl and Tom, it's people like you and Andrew who make this true.
That's the funnest place to be.
And thank you. Right, let me just go and see what this notification sent. I am Andrew. You can have two, mate. You can have two. Let me put your name down for two now, then. You have just been written down as two, Andrew. Thank you for that, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah. So I'll be able to get loads of the weed slashers, and I might be able to now invest as well into some kydex for making some lovely sheaths for them, and stuff like that. I would say leather as well, but leather's so bloody expensive. But kydex is reasonably inexpensive. I think for the size knives I could make for around about £7, I might be able to make 3 sheaths. So yeah, it's quite expensive. But for what do you call it? For sheath material, it's reasonably cheap. Pete said, "It's so dumb. I have a kitchen knife that needs modding." I'm going to do a video on the Metallica got the exact same knife, Pete. So I'm going to do a video on that knife. Me and Metallica got the perfect fucking video idea for that. You wait. I'm going to go full clickbait on that one. It's going to be that knife, and it's saying, "If you own this knife, you're breaking the law," or something like that. Because loads of people have probably got that knife, haven't they? Anyway, he said, "So dumb. I have a kitchen knife that needs modding. It's like a bread knife with cheese tip. So 2 tips and a fully serrated edge. It's a cheap knife, and I'm going to cut the tip off." But yeah, that's it. This stupid description of the zombie knives has now started covering things that it shouldn't. Because I was thinking about it the other day, potentially some pole arms. If the pole arm has a blade longer than 8 inches, multiple points, and a sharp tip, then is that a zombie knife? Now, I know we said probably not, but, Dave said, "Not got any kitchen knives, no knives, thankfully. Some of them are very expensive." Yeah, absolute nightmare, isn't it? I do know a couple of people who have got very, very expensive Rambo knives that they may be able to find a way around it. I don't know. But who knows? So I wasn't keen on the Rambo knives. A mate of mine owned one, and he hit a not very thick branch of it, and the bugger broke. Put me right off. I bet it did. Says that if they use the word knife, then it's kitchen knife. If they use anything else, they call it zombie knife. Yes, good point. Pizza 24. Nice one, Andy. Yes. Yes. Mike's going to send me one out of love. Oh, might do, Pete. I might do. That was it. Next, they banned weed slashes and our King's Throne for ages on TV. Yes, I am going to make a Game of Thrones style let's call it throne with the weed slashes when I've got all 36 of them. It's a bow saw blade could come under the law. Yeah, I know. It's absolutely mental, ridiculous. That's a zombie pole arm, I reckon, Mike. Should get away with it. I think you probably would, but because that's the thing. I think a pole arm would be okay. But, you know, if you are following the letter of the law and the government's description of a zombie knife, it's got all the things it says it needs to have. Isn't it? So who fucking knows if fucking Jobsworth wanted to fucking get you done for it and the fucking judge didn't like look at your face? Don't fucking know, do you? Pete said, in what room of the house are you going to make these in? What the potentially, Morning Star. Right, exactly. Pete said, in what room of the house are you going to make these, Mike? Hang on. Yes. I've read it twice now.
I could knock him out in the shed.
I'll get there eventually, Pete. Bloody zombie bands. Absolutely mental, isn't it? Yeah. Got it eventually, Pete. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I will show you how to keep your knives legal, though. But you may need an angle grinder. That's the only thing. But as Tactical said, you might be able to get a little and buy one for like 15 quid or something. JB, how are you doing, Jim? You right, mate? It's been a while. How are you? You right? Be twin spike zombie hammers next. Yes. Yes. Claw hammers have two spots. Oh, but they don't have the black. Well, so if you had a claw hammer or a claw axe, say, but then it still needs the three things, doesn't it? But yeah. Dave said, the funny thing is there is no zombies. I know. I don't think they're actually trying to protect zombies. Wherever they are. Maybe they are. Maybe they are actually trying to protect zombies. Maybe they know something we don't know. Maybe there's going to be a zombie outbreak and they're trying to disarm us for that. I've just found the true culprit of it. It's not all the other stuff that people say. The fucking government know that fucking Mpox is going to turn people into zombies, and they're trying to disarm us to lower the population. There you go. I've just started a new conspiracy. I had a fucking great big spider crawling on my head last night. If you wonder why I'm fucking brushing work, I feel like something's crawling on my neck. So I was in bed. Hang on. I was fucking. If it's hair or something. I was in bed last night and I felt like something was touching my head. And I thought, oh, that's probably just the corner of my pillow because I fold my pillow up sometimes. I laid there for a bit and I thought, I'm going to check actually. I got up, it was a spider. Fucking little shit. Yeah, that's the new conspiracy. They're disarming us so that the population goes down for the upcoming zombie attack. You heard it here first. Fucking pube. I'll give you fucking pubes, Pete. There's a Dave. Yes, they are. They walk along with their phones, not looking up. That makes me. Yeah, that's quite humorous to me. When me and Metallic was away on the Wales trip, not the Wales trip, Scotland trip. I was walking along with a teenager who was looking at his phone while we was walking down the road, and some bloke actually stood in front of us, and then directly said to me, You know what they call that, don't you? And I went, what? And he went, fucking zombie. And then carried on walking down the road. I found that highly fucking amusing. Oh, God. I thought he was stopping to say hello, not that. Obviously, I'd never been to this place in my fucking life. 100,000 zombies on the way, yes. How you doing, mother? You alright, mate? Yeah, I'm definitely up for a Bond, Leatherman Bond. Yeah, Zed said to JBO, I'm okay, thanks, Albert. Yeah, how are you, Jim? You alright? My fucking camera's broken. Mother. This one, which is my webcam, I think the wire's just gone in it. I don't know. It will not recognise it. It won't. Yeah, it's broken. What's even worse than that, though? This one's broken as well, which is what I do all of my outdoor videos on. That's it. That's all the screen shows now. Go on, Peach. Luckily, I have got my phone. Guess what broke today, though? My mount for holding my phone. That's fucking broken as well. Every fucking is breaking. God, I've got some nice good luck with the fucking weed slashers. But yeah, I've got to have this shitty camera. You're off, Tactical. Take care, mate. See you later. What's your idea, Peach? JBO said, all better now, thanks, mate. I ain't too bad now, Jim. I wasn't well. I'd hurt myself again. I've done my side injury in again. But it's better now. Yeah, other than that, I haven't actually been too bad. I had a lovely trip away up to Scotland with Metallic, which I've been putting the videos on. Mama said someone is responsible for this. I guess it's the one who did it. Yes. Well, maybe it was one of these lot. Must have been one of these lot.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one who did it.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that did it.
Oh, jeez.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Be me. Pete said, what if the knife is a dagger and you have 2 inches off serrations on each side, or maybe 1 inch on each side? Would they class that as 2 inch? Yeah, I do not know, Pete. Who fucking knows? Because there are knives like that have an inch on each side. I reckon it would count as 2 1 inches, personally. Yeah. Pete said, do you think they would add them? I reckon it'd be 1 inch. By the way, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. There's nearly 30 people watching. There was 30 people watching when I was saying that. So yeah, please like the stream at least. Because I know not everyone chats. Some people just like to watch. Yeah, 52 quid, mother. Yeah, please like the stream. And then you're more likely to see other ones. Yeah, 52 quid, mother. And Dave said, is Mayor RIP still on YouTube? Yes, I think he is, mate. Right, Dave, if you email me, I'll try and find you his... Right, Dave, if you email me or comment somewhere else, I will send you a link to his channel, because I was on his channel about 2 days ago. Yeah. Dropped, how you doing, mate? You all right? Richard said, you need to do a shooting dogs scene parody where it's weed slashes falling out of a broken crate to the knives. Yes. Well, does that mean to say shooting dogs? Stinker's Bridge has donated. Let's see what he's saying. Oh, I don't even need to click that nowadays, do I? Stinker's Bridge. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. How you doing, mate? You all right? John, if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be true. If that's the same.
That's the funnest place to be.
People like you make that true. That's what I'm supposed to be saying. And this. Thank you, mate. Pete said, we know more than some others. Come to this stream and get your news. Yes, I was going to clickbait this and say, and give it a title saying something like, I don't know, come watch this live stream if you want to live. I watched Terminator 2 last night and I moaned the whole way through the whole film. Nah, I didn't completely moan about it. Pete said, oh yeah, Mike, over an army crate full of straw and knives. Just like the ship AKs and knives. Yes, that'd be good. If I can find a box that I can open it, I'll see if I can do that. I may have a box in the shed that's big enough, like an old crate. It's a wooden crate. And I don't think it's got anything in it either. So I said, just popping in to say hi, everyone, at my kids' cross-country race. Have a good one, yeah? Thank you, mate. Have a good time there. Dropped, and I hope your son wins. Someone else has donated. Let's see what this one is. Oh, thank you. Mother, I genuinely wondered what the hell that was then when it said 52 quid. Okay, if people aren't aware, I will just mention it. Mother is basically paying for me to buy a Leatherman Bond. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Mother, it definitely people like you, mate. It's true.
That's the funnest place to be.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yes, the name's Bond, Leatherman Bond. I'm getting the Leatherman purely so if a policeman ever stops me, I can say that. Jay Bear said, I'll email you later, Mike, but I'm going to have to leave that crossbow site for now. I'll explain that. Oh, that's all good, Jim. I don't mind holding it for you still. But yeah, okay though. But yeah. All right, mate. All right, I'll wait till you email me, mate. But that's all good. You know worries. Drops and I'll let you know. John said, I've been watching the Alien franchise this week because I was seeing Alien Romulus, which was better than I expected. Oh, good. I want to watch that as well. And which one what's just come out to rent? I think it's Longlegs. I want to watch Longlegs. That's come out to rent now. So if it's a cheap rent, I may actually get a copy of that. Depends. So what I might do, John, is wait till Alien Romulus comes out to be able to rent on sites, and then I'm going to watch all of the Alien films. Yeah. But Dan says, still in the bath, but worth the risk of dunking my phone to say, yes, you did moan the whole way through it. I did. I don't know what's wrong with me. With my weird bad mood I'm in. The moan. I like Terminator. But I don't know. Because it's been a while since I've watched Terminator 2. And it's very different to the first one. All of them are, in fact. None of them, for me, personally, I don't think any of the Terminators come anywhere fucking close to the first one. At all. Not in the slightest. Don't get me wrong, Terminator 2 is a fucking great film. And probably a better made film than the first one. But the first one just has so much more tension and emotion and the whole fucking film, you're on the fucking edge of your seat and it's so tense and brilliant. Whereas you don't the other one, the fucking Terminator 2 has comedy in it, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay. My dad said, you said it was revenge. Don't be backtracking. That was a joke because I felt guilty for it. Once it had finished, I said, oh yeah, that was a revenge for spoiling the last episode of Spartacus for me. It wasn't really, my friend, but I will never do it again. I forgive you for for ruining the end of Spartacus for me. Rich and Mike, you think you'll ever get into? If someone else pays for it, I will, Rich. I'm not ashamed of having anything if someone else pays for it. Oh, God. Mother said, so the camera you have now is the previous one. Yeah, well, actually, no, this isn't the previous one that ended up in the Wendy house. This was one that I was with Metallic one day, and they were doing a deal on microphones and webcams for about 10 quid. So I just thought I'd get it as a backup in case mine ever broke. So I've still got this one, but the mount is broken on this, and I have the one that I had before. But yeah, a real shame that this one broke. I'm going to have another proper look later, but every time I've unplugged it and plugged it back in different sockets, it doesn't do nothing. I won't recognise it. Oh, I can't believe everything's breaking at the minute. It's my fucking phone. I'm going to keep that fucker safe. Because if everything else breaks, I can still live stream on that and I can still record on that. Khalid, how you doing, mate? You alright? What you been up to? Zed said they made all the later Terminator kits for films. I'm sure of it. I think so. Zed, it certainly seems that way, don't it? They're not like that first one. And as I say, don't get me wrong. Terminator 2 is a good film, and it's a very, very good sort of sci-fi action. You know, one of the best. But pales to fucking Terminator, in my opinion. That said, clearly not, but that's cool. I did it much more often than you did. Yeah. What the Spartacus thing. Mother said, what do you think just happened? It was great. I don't know, mate. I just reckon I do unplug that camera a lot. It does get taken in and out, in and out, in and out. So maybe I need a separate camera that I can have over there. Because the thing is, I often talk to Metallic on the computer. It's easier than doing it on a phone. Especially if I'm watching something with her. So maybe I need to have one webcam just for having over there and one there, so I'm not constantly taking it out, unmounting it. I suspect where I'm unmounting it every time, it's just fucked the wire up, I reckon. Clean said, I was shocked how many toys they made for the film. Yeah, that's what I was saying someone like that. Fuck that, I can't talk. Khalid, I was saying that to someone recently about RoboCop as well. RoboCop is not a child's thing, but you can get children's RoboCop toys. That is not a fucking kids film. It's not in the slightest. That said, I watched half of the first episode of the animated series. It's shite. That's a shame. Yeah. Shame, innit? So yes, anyone reading this, if you would like to donate 12 quid, I buy 3 weed slashers, and you get a knife made out of one of the weed slashers, and I get the other 2, basically, because they're doing a really good deal on them, but I can't afford to buy them. So yeah, you're sort of investing in the channel, and you get a bloody handmade knife with sheath for 12 quid. Rita said, there was the RoboCop cartoon. Yes, yeah, I know. Fucking mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Oh, God, it's hot. Is it hot where you lot are? Really fucking muggy here. It's horrible. I didn't much care for the reboot of RoboCop. Nowhere near as good as the originals. Yeah, RoboCop 1 and 2 are decent. Again, RoboCop 1. You get the uncut versions of RoboCop 1. That's really, really graphically violent and gory. Clay said, my character has similar vision of the Terminator. He's everything red in his bionic eye. Nice one. Nice one. Thank you, Jim. He said, I just sent you an email, man. Cheers, mate. I'll check that out in a bit. So what have you lot been up to anyway? Clay said the reboot was depressing. No need for it. Yeah, there's a lot of reboots that don't need to be done. In a way, they sort of do these reboots that are shit, and they sort of kill off any chance of any more of the stuff happening. Whereas a TV ad is the best. Yeah, why me? Why me? Why? Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, dead or alive, you come with me, Andy. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. I got the RoboCop box set up there. Love a bit of RoboCop. Can't remember if it's got all three of them in it though. Oh yeah, RoboCop trilogy. Fucking 18. Fucking 18. Now this surprised me. Oh no, that's the wrong one. How the fuck is Terminator a 15? JBO said Judge Dredd was pretty decent. I've only ever seen that once. It's not that I wouldn't watch it, I just ain't ever. John said, been up the allotment today, teaching the dog how to kill rats. I wish Monty would kill rats. He could kill the rats. Metallic could have the furs. He said, I shouldn't have watched RoboCop as a child, but my granddad didn't care. Yeah. I watched it as a kid. I'll tell you how I think I watched RoboCop. It was one of the ones that hang on, what's that say there? Director's cut or original theatrical version. Nice. Anyway, where was I going with that? When I was a kid, in the backs of magazines, there used to be these offers for. I think you would pay for the postage or something, and they would send you. I can't remember. All I know is you could fill out this thing saying you wanted these 10 videos, VHSs, and they would send you them, and then you would pay afterwards, right? Being kids, we was just filling this thing out, sending it, free fucking posters. We didn't even have to put a stamp on it. Sending this thing back, getting all these videos, not telling my mum and dad until they started getting letters saying, why have you haven't been paying for your VHS. And I think my mum and dad basically told them to fuck off. So we had a massive video collection of all videos we never paid for. All things like RoboCop, Terminator, The Wanderers, Britannia Video. Is that what it was? Britannia Video, Riggs, yeah. So that's it. Apparently, there's a good chance of another Conan film with Arnie. Conan is old in it, which is fair enough. Yeah, well, he could do a sequel to the first one, not the second one, but the first one when it's showing him older. Yeah, that would work. Clean said he literally bought me the TV series at random once. Nice. JBO said that could be pretty good. Yeah, it would. Yeah. Oh, I really like the first Conan the Barbarian. It's one of my favourite films. He said, ever since then, I've been a big cyberpunk and dystopian fan. Yeah, no, great stuff. But he said, catch the rats and dress them up in kids' clothes. Oh, do you know what you have to do, Pete? Make a little hole, put the clothes on the other side of it, and then when the rats go through, they put the clothes on accidentally. It'll happen then. They rip their throats out then. These are great. Oh, God. Listen, I see you've decided to go bold. I certainly have. Oh, a little bit of hair there. You missed a treat earlier. I had a wig on. Actually, I did like the newer Dredd. The fella playing Dredd was much more like the character. Iron Man, how you doing, mate? He said, I lived on a diet of Terminator, American Wealth in London, Freddy Krueger. Yes, same here. Same here, mate. Same here. He said, I wish they'd make another Blade Runner movie. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I quite liked that new one of that. Peter, you've got to make that rat trap now, Mike. Yeah, just a hole with some little doll clothes on the other side. And as the rat goes through it, the clothes go onto it. Yeah, and they're done. That's so I'm guessing you don't have a hair care routine anymore. No, and I never did. I never did. Thanks, sake. Cut it off. That's my mantra. If someone donates £5, I'll put the wig back on for 5 minutes. Right? Yeah, hair care. More like no hair care, yes. Yeah. That's the whole point of it. You cut your fucking hair off, you don't have to deal with the bullshit then. What's my coffee gone? Andy said, original Planet of the Apes, humans went to their planet. New humans making vaccines that went wrong. Well, we've worked out what's happening now, why they're banning zombie knives. So, starting a new conspiracy theory. that the reason they're banning zombie knives is to actually protect zombies, because this new pox that's coming out is going to mutate and create zombies. So if the government bans zombie knives, we can't protect ourselves. Population goes down. Government of one. There you go. There's your new conspiracy theory. Spread it around. Don't say I started it. Don't want credit for that shit. That said, I was half expecting a sequel to The Fifth Element, to be honest. Why they didn't do one? That said, you should get a pink Victorinox mic. If someone wants to buy one for me, I'm up for that. JBO said the knife ban is to prevent the Spyverse revolution. Well, maybe. I think they've just outright banned Spyverse. What we need to do is when the Spyverse gets more popular, the government will get, they'll become aware of it, and then they probably will ban them. Because they'll probably believe it. They banned loads of ninja stuff. I imagine if there was a Spyro scare, Rick said, remember to dress the rats in the correct gender clothes. Don't want Alex Jones' next news headline. They're turning the rats fucking gay. Yes. God. Well, whatever goes through the hole, sounds like something else. It's hilarious. As the victim of knife crime, it was always switchblades and standing knives. I thought, yeah, well, exactly, mate. Andy said, have you seen Logan's Run? Classic overpop. I have seen Logan's Run. Yeah, that's quite a good film. Yeah. Just said they'll all get buggered to death by the gay frogs. Oh, fuck's sake. But yes, whatever they go through the hole, whatever close goes on, I'm not bothered. You know what I mean? Monty's eating them. Oh, God, it's hot. Number Taboo said, used to love going to my local town blockbuster videos, going and looking at the Betamax and VHS big box covers. Imagine what films were like. Yeah, by the pictures. Yes, there's been many a time, Reeks, where I've had a film purely by the pictures, and some of them was total shit, and some of them weren't. Yeah. Pete said, look on Discord, Mike. I found a rat in clothes. Alright. It's an army rat. Monty, better watch out. Ah, fuck. That's pretty much what I pictured in my head, though. He looks like a tough character, to be honest. Alright, I can dress Monty up in military fatigues and they can go at war. Osaka facilities, how you doing, James? You're right, mate. I'm still waiting for. I will put the wig back on for 5 minutes for a £5 donation. £10, 10 minutes for £1 a minute. I'll put that wig back on for £1 a minute. Right? Matthias said rats in clothes. Sounds like a recipe. It does. Not pigs in blankets, rats in clothes. Yeah. Dogs versus rats short film. You know what, Pete? I might be able to pull that off. Chris, they even have electric guns now that shoot discs. Yes. I'm waiting for a big donation to come in. I'll get myself a new camera and just wear a wig all night. Fucking everyone wins. Pete said, you'll have to rewatch, Lois. I'm sorry. Everyone's had their freebie. You just happen to not be on. Dad said, well, they wouldn't like a gay frog up their ass. They might rip it. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. Well, there was a lot of effort put into that one. John was I remember when videos were £90 and up, old money, until Woolworths came out with the revolutionary $9.99 videos, making them affordable. Wow. Yeah. 90 quid. What, just for a VHS tape, you mean, that you could record on? That's a lot, isn't it? I've still got loads of VHSs in the loft. Double Turbo said the movie tapes, I mean, not the machine. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, the actual tapes. Get your donations in. That will go on. But otherwise, tough shit. You have to just rewind and watch it later. But I'll give you a little I'll give you a little sample of some of the reactions that people did. Let's have a look back, shall we? Right, where were we? I ain't gonna be able to find them now. You look like the honey monster. Bloody hell, Noel Edmonds. It's Boris. There you go, that's what you missed out on. What is my favourite pistol? That would be, Khalid, the... Well, I think, off the top of my head, I've always liked the Desert Eagle. Yeah, Desert Eagle. Now, if I had to have a pistol... If I lived in America and I had to have a pistol for sort of self-defense, it wouldn't be a Desert Eagle. I like the look of the Desert Eagle because it's unusual looking. But if I had to have a pistol for, say, self-defense in America, I would basically research what was the sort of current opinion of the best self-defense pistol you could get, you know, reliability and safety and all that, and have that. But I like things like the Desert Eagle. I also like the Colt Python and a lot of the big revolvers. Double Turbo boosted the old school tape itself when they came out after being in the cinema. Rip-off, really. The Psycho Facilities, which is James, says, I remember when movies came out on VHS and Betamax, the studios didn't know who would win the video war. VHS won, JVC beat Sony. Crazy when you think of it happening there. Well, I suppose it was a similar thing. Was like the what was it? The Blu-ray and HD DVD, wasn't it? But yeah, I was slightly too young, or just was unaware of the VHS Betamax thing, because we probably didn't have a video in my house till I was at least like 10, so that'd be like 1990s, I'd imagine. 1990. Penny, how you doing? You right? Nice to see you on. My bloody camera's broken. The webcam's a fucking nightmare, Penny. So my webcam's broken. My fucking camcorder's broken. And then I was saying how I can film on my phone. And now the mount to hold my phone to the tripod's broken. Fucking nightmare. Glenn said, honestly, I miss Egyptian movie theatres. Yeah. If anyone does want to support the channel and help me buy any of those things, feel free to. But, you know, I'll work it out myself somehow. But, yeah. I'll sort it out somehow. I've always got backups anyway, but this is nowhere near as good as the other one. Oh, my shoulder hurts again. Mother said, Mike, no bastard can tell you the Leatherman Bond is not okay. And don't let anyone use it because people don't care about stuff that is not theirs. Yeah, no, that's fine, mate. I won't let anyone use it. I will not let anyone use it. Yeah. I shall take great care of my Leatherman Bond. I don't want my shoulders down. I did do some weights today, but very light weights. Maybe lack of exercise that's making my joints hurt now. Oh, it's so hot. It's unbelievable. Yeah, this is terrible, this fucking camera. But if I turn the light on, which normally makes it look better, that's even worse. That's at its lowest setting. But yeah. Dumble Sound Version, I missed the old grainy and muffled VHS tapes. Unlike DVD, you can wear out VHS tapes, especially if you keep rewinding and pausing. I did that in the lug cussing scene in Basic Instinct. I bet many people did. I bet there was many tapes where that had happened. Craig said, I'm a big James Bond fan, but the guns he uses are completely useless. Mother said, do you prefer the case you get with it or the clip? I would probably prefer the case, I would say, Mother. I don't really use clips on knives, really. The only time I ever use any clip on anything is a tactical pen. Knives, I prefer them in my pocket, fully, like in my pocket. A pen, I like that on my side pocket, so you can get it easier. But yeah, I don't really use clips, and I never use them on knives. Okay. What is tonight going to be now? Someone called the Tormentor has just donated. That was not the options. So I'm sorry, the Tormentor. Who I'm going to check who it was now. I don't know how I can find out who you are. Fucking little shithead. That was not the deal. That was not the fucking deal. The deal was that wig over there. So, Tormentor, you can either have your money back or settle for the wig that I said I was going to wear. Fucking little shitbag. That was not the deal. That was not the deal. Fucking Tormentor, you certainly are. You're getting a wig for 5 minutes, though. Double or nothing. I would rather have nothing, then. I would rather have nothing. I'm not in that kind of mood tonight, you shitbag. Clean said the VP9SK pistol is my favourite, and I'm left-handed. Hold up to 20 rounds, nice. I haven't got a mallet wig. All I've got is the Boris wig. That's all you're getting tonight. Things like the mermaid wig, that's a lot more pricey. That the fucking, that's fucking £20 for fucking 2 minutes. That one. The price goes a lot higher for that. But Boris wig, I'll do 1 minute for £1, and multiples of that. So the Tormentor now needs to decide whether they want their money back, or the or 5 minutes of Boris wig. Pete said, should have given you a mullet wig. Still don't mean I would have put it on. Clayton said, as for machine guns, I've always loved the MP5. Yeah, I like the MP5. The SAS used to use the MP5 a lot, didn't they? Still may do. Richard, loudest typing in the world. No wonder your shit's broken. That's the stress I've been put through, Rich. That's the stress. What was that thing I sent? I sent Metallic a clip of someone smashing a fucking keyboard to pieces. If I had the clip, I'd show you it. Oh, look, our Queen has joined in the background. Do you have something to say? Okay, Tormentor. If I can do that, I can do that. I will do that for the Tormentor. Let me set a fucking time. Let me set a time. Because you get any exact fucking time I fucking say, I tell you. Okay. I'll even be fair, and I'll put it on first, and then you can have your countdown. Someone called for Tormentor has just paid for 8 minutes of the wig. I fucking hate having fucking hair. It's fucking horrible. 8 minutes being counted down right this second. There you go. If you would like me to maintain this wig for any longer, yeah, £1 a minute. There you go. Victor, so one wig. How many wig slashes? I swear I dated you in college. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Yeah. Richard, that is the loudest typing ever. Because I wanted to fucking kill someone. I didn't notice I typed that as well when I pretend. I don't really type that. Oh, God. Does it suit me? Yeah, that's why I don't have hair. Look at it. Payne said, considering Ian Fleming worked with spies in World War II, that makes sense. Yes. There's a Nickelback call. He wants his hair back. Fucking Christ. These fucking things are horrible as well. Fucking hair in my fucking eyes. Just poke myself in the eye. Dumbo Sarbo said, Mike, your curtains don't match the carpet. Clay said, I either like to be bald or really long hair. When it was short, I always wore a hat or a skin cap. Yeah. I've as a child, I used to have long hair, but from about the age of 12, I've pretty much shaved my head, or had it very short. Yeah. And then from about the age of 16, I've always shaved it. I don't think I've ever had it long. I've grown it probably about that long once, just out of boredom and laziness. Doesn't suit me at all, though. Yeah, fuck that. These wigs, if you wonder, are for the Spirophiles. This is Jonathan, who's relative. The other one is Jackathon. Peter, now shave the beard and be 20 again. Ashaka said you could fill in for Noel at the Oasis reunion. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, fuck, it's fucking boiling wearing this. Tell you what, though, I reckon if I put a fucking wig on, put a bit of makeup over my scar, shave my beard off, I bet people wouldn't fucking notice me. How many slashes from a song? People are leaving because they can't tell it's me. This bloke, I've gone to the wrong stream. Clay said I look like Agent 47 when I'm bald, so I don't shave my head anymore. Too creepy. Fuck's sake. Ring said I just got a bit weepy, Mike. You remind me of my grandmother, who's no longer with us. I think it was the beard. I'll tell you what, all of these wigs that me and Metallic get, they are fucking horrendous. And I think most of them are old granny wigs. Because they're such weird fucking hairstyles. James said you could conceal a weapon under that wig. Cops won't search your wig, can they? I don't know. Maybe not. So I said, just sent you an email, Mike. To read now or to read later? 4:20 minutes. Oh, my fucking shoulder. Poor old shoulder. Yeah, you can thank the Tormentor for this. I hope Lois went. Lois, are you at least here to see this? I actually didn't leave. That's oh no, the mermaid wig's all right, isn't it? That's a normal one, but the black one's a weird one as well. Maybe they're not weird, Metallic, and it's just because when me and you put them on, they obviously look odd because you've got your hairstyle and I've got mine, and obviously most of them are women's wigs as well. But that's the mermaid wig is lovely. The green one works weirdly well, and the blonde one I think will be good too once we work out how it works. Clean? Yeah, no, they are good. Yeah, yeah, there's a black one. I'm getting it out, but I'm not putting it on. It's not that fucking style, though. Right, Please said my grandparents never wore wigs, they luckily never went bald. Yeah, I don't know, some people doesn't bother them. I mean, like, some people will just go bald. Obviously, women don't want to be bald, but, you know, most men will just either go bald or shave their head, wouldn't they? And said, I walked through a meadow hall a couple of months ago, got dirty looks of Yoon and Jack on. I'd been to the local Asda and Morrison's, got a few nods. Yeah, Rich said, watch the police kick his door in over the wig. Weapon of mass disgusting. So whenever, Mike, it's idea for the spy. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, Dad. But that said, oh, yeah, of course it was. It's horrendous. Yeah, a lot of them are really weird hairstyles. Number said, how much did Tormentor have to pay for you to wear that wig? £5. £5. But that was a one-time. This is a one-time deal for the Tormentor. But if people they paid £5 for 8 minutes because they wanted something else, and I wouldn't do it. But yeah, £1 a minute. £1 a minute. Deal is out there for everyone. Basically, that's just weekends for me. Or the mermaid wig. James said, remember, Mike, it's not a wig, it's a religious headdress. I can't touch it all. Yes. I do, I reckon, though. If I covered up my scar with a bit of makeup, put this wig on, shave my beard, no one would fucking know it was me. Jumbo Sabu said, my late uncle went bald in the 80s. I remember he used to do a comb over. He used to look like he had threaded wing on top of his head. And is it OnlyFans? Yeah, I'm giving people free OnlyFans tonight. But that said, if you make a gold-coloured laureled headband, you would look like Spartacus Arenas. Yes. And have a good stream, Mike. Enjoyed the chat. Good night, Andy. Take care, mate. We had to shave the beard and you'd be Samwise. Oh, God. JBO said to me that literally thinking the same thing. Yeah, potatoes, yes. I don't think I've got anything I could put on them. This is the wig for that head there. I don't think I've got anything I could put on my head like that. Counting down, 25 seconds to go. 21. You look like young King Arthur in Excalibur when he had blonde hair. I got my fucking Excalibur here. Got the wrong clothes on there. Hopefully that'll be the fun now. Don't say I don't treat you, motherfuckers. Thank fuck for that. Oh, so much better. So much better. He-Man, yes. Fucking thing. Looks like a fucking, don't know what it looks like, dead fucking rat. A wig and dance to music, lucky us, yes. I treat you like you fucking don't, you don't realise you're born, mate. People pay for this kind of shit on fucking on OnlyFans. Your alarm sounds like my new oil alarm. Maybe it's the same one. Quite pleasant though, isn't it? Oh, we need a zipper. Yeah, I need a bit of zipper action, do you? Penny, I'll give you a bit of free zipper action, but not right now. Maybe later. Remind me later on. It's a bit later. All right. Would you like Metallic? Shall I show them what your She-Ra video is going to look like? I might just add one little bit to the end of it. But that said, talking of OnlyFans, Peach, are you going to send pictures for me? I'm not. Why not, Peach? That's not rude. Fair enough. I never said he would. No, we're just wondering. Oh, I don't think they mean like a spread eagled, nudist, nude shot. Well, so like I said, any Wednesday off stream planned? None planned, but yeah, I don't know. Probably not this weekend, put it that way. James, no, I don't know. The thing is, I never know, really. Could be a small possibility tomorrow. Yeah. But I never know nowadays. I don't really, because I do them more often, I don't really plan them. Yeah. I have been doing a few lately, though. Yeah. I have been doing a few lately. We'll see. We'll see. But if I do drink tomorrow, it won't be till very late. But that's all good. That means I'll be sober for a lot more of the late night one. I mean, well, you up for one, James? I suppose because you're in American time now, aren't you? Yeah. Please, no, not anything nudie, thanks. It's not if it's gonna go via my phone. I don't think of that. I didn't think one of us would have to send it to her. I did not think about that. Yeah, I never any intention of that anyway. They said, don't do it, Mike. Save the money for a new camera. Yes, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do, Zed, about the bloody cameras. The one that's really fucked me off is that, though. Because although when I saved up for the phone, I did get the best phone I could get. And it's a pretty good phone. It's got fucking essentially 16 gigabyte of RAM in it. And, it should be able to handle most things I want to do. I don't like filming on phones. I just don't like doing it. I hate filming stuff on phones. It really fucking pisses me off. But there's a backup there if I have to, at least. Yeah. Brink, yeah, how you doing, mate? You all right? So anyone watching, if you want to, the information about this is basically there's a good deal on these weed slashers at the minute. But well, you may not know, right? So if you didn't know, you see that, right? See that? This is what I can turn them into. So, this sword was one of these. And these are sharp as well. That is a fully working sword. Yeah, they're doing a really good deal on them at the minute. They're normally about £8 each. Well, there's a load of people on eBay selling them right now for £12 for free. Should I say free? Yeah. So you buy you invest £12 into the channel. I can buy 3 of these, and you get a knife made from one of them. It'll be a proper handmade knife with a sheath and everything. That one there, Jim, JBO said, what's the machete about? That is one of the machetes that's going to be illegal soon. There's going to be this will be classed as a zombie knife soon. It will be illegal to own in your home. Lewis, how you doing, mate? You right? What's that on? That's actually Lewis. Lewis is getting married tomorrow. Nice one, mate. I didn't realise it was you. I just checked your channel. There's you, isn't it? How you doing, mate? That's the other reason I might not be in tomorrow. Well, yes. Lewis is getting married tomorrow, and I'm invited to his wedding reception. Congratulations, mate, by the way. So yes, this will be shit. This will be, I need to cut myself then. This will be illegal to own on the 24th of September. 24th of September. I can't think what I'm saying now. 24th of September, this will be illegal. Because of the holes. Well, if you're about after 12, Lewis, about after 12, I'll come and say hello. Let me know where you are then. Or are you doing stuff? Are you ain't doing your fucking stag do the day before you get married? Jumbo Sabu said only 2 likes, shaming you. Yeah, get liking, mate, get liking. Mother said all the bastards know is to ban everything they don't like. Yes, yes. So yes, everyone say congratulations to Lewis. He's getting married tomorrow. Waiting for what to say it now. The Tat said congrats, Lewis and Mrs. to be. Yes, yes. Yeah, I remember Josh. Yeah, Yeah, I haven't seen him for years. They're all saying congratulations now, Lewis. Yeah, I remember Josh. Brink said, would no holes mean not legal? Yes, no holes or 1 hole, then it would still be legal. JBO said, congrats, mate. You've still got time to leg it. We'll cover for you. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, Jim, this is one of the ones. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm either going to have to make that hole into 1 or fill up the holes with by welding it or cut it maybe that shape. Don't know. What are you doing up the village then, Lewis? Bloody dossing, are you? Or under the pubs or something? When you stag do watching one of my live streams. That's the way to do it, mate. That is the way to do it. That's how to fucking live, mate. JBO said, new laws coming in. I'm going to have to do some research. Watch my video I put on today. If you watch my video I put on today, Jim, that'll give you all the information you need. Lewis, if you're going back home up here, when you're on the way home, message me and I might be able to come out and say hello. But I'll let you know what I'm doing at the time. But yeah, I hope you're having a good time, mate. Is it just you and Josh, is it? Osaka said, my wife has more than 1 hole. Good job, we don't live in England now. Someone said that earlier. Someone said, what if a woman has more than 3 holes? Well, I thought, I hope every woman you know has more than fucking 3 holes. Because if she's only got 2, how the fuck does she... Well, there's a few things she won't be able to do. Senoj, I don't know, mate, but hello, it's Senoj. He said, my cold steel machete has no holes, no writing. So that is still legal. Well, I'm not sure, mate. I don't, if it's just a standard machete with no holes and no writing, it should be okay, yeah. Sadly, Lewis, I don't know if I'll be able to come out and say hello. Just to be live stream. I'll see you tomorrow, though. Brink said, not just size of holes. I'll remind my wife. Dead back. Osaka said, my wife also has a serrated edge at home. Yes. Sawback, yes. Mother said, you cold steel machete will be illegal. Give it to Mike. Yes, I'll have it. I'll have it. Send it to me. If it's got a saw, basically, right? Would you like me to read the description for you? Basically, if it's over 8 inches long and it has a sharp point and a sharp edge, if it then has either more than one hole, a serrated edge, or spikes on the blade, it'll be illegal. Yeah, do that, Lewis, and I should be able to say hello at least, even if I leave the live stream on and come out and say hello for a bit. I'm sure Metallica will be able to entertain them. Yeah, make it a little bit later, and then I'm not leaving the live stream early, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow anyway, babe, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Josh for quite a while. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking ages, to be honest. Yeah, I remember Josh. Yeah, he's right. We used to drink with him up the field, didn't we? So what is everyone up to tomorrow? Apart from Lewis, who's getting married. We know what he's up to. Mother said, today it's knives and machetes, tomorrow it's bows and crossbows. After that, something else. I don't think they'd ever ban bows. I don't think bows would ever get banned, but I know what you're saying, though. Crossbows, yeah, maybe. Bows, I don't think ever, because they're too medieval, you know, too simple. JBA said, food festival in town, going down with family. Nice one, mate, nice. I don't know what I'm going to do in the day tomorrow. Fuck all. Probably, I don't know. I have at least uploaded some videos for tomorrow, the next day, and possibly the next day now. I don't know what I uploaded. Metallic, what was your answer about your She-Ra clip? Shall I upload it and show them? Can't remember what she said. See you in a minute, Peach. Yeah, Metallic, my cold steel machete has a saw back, so mine needs adjusting. You're going to modify some of them so they're still legal. Oh, fucking boiling in here. I know I keep saying it, but... One of my self-defense walking sticks with a heavy metal pommel. Handle, I mean. It was a pommel. Metallic said, sorry, still running around on a blue earth fly. If it's ready to go, do... Well, it pretty much is ready. If I do anything else to it, no one else will notice it. So that's the full size of that. James said, Mike, you could offer a modification service, modify people's collections. I thought about that, but it's probably too late now because it's happening in a month's time. I don't want to end up being lumbered with a load of illegal knives. Oh, God. Right, this is... Right, if my internet goes a bit funny, it's because I'm just doing this, I'm uploading something. This will be Metallic's clip. You know, I've got my He-Man clip. I will show you the one I've made for Metallic. A little bit longer than mine. And a bit different. Let me know what you think. This is what I could do with the capabilities I had and the what I could be fucking bothered to do. Oh, God. There's a talking of saws. You wanted one for your deer's foot handle. If so, why don't you get a large normal one and get Mike to grind down the back of it to make a tang? Well, the only reason I didn't do that, Zed, is I don't think the tang would be good enough. It'd be very, very thin little tang, wouldn't it? I don't reckon it would be I reckon it would be better if it had an already existing like stick tang at least. I just don't think. I did think that. I don't reckon it would be big enough. I reckon it just wouldn't. You imagine, because the problem is it's going to have to be about like that. But at least if that was a steel rod, it'd be better than that at least. Okay. Lewis said, I'll give you a message once a week. All right, mate. Take your time on your way home. Take your time. But I may just leave this on and come back in. Okay. So Metallic's I've got my own He-Man video for when the trolls come on. This is what I did for myself. If I can find it.
The most powerful man in the universe.
This is the one I made for Metallic. It's a little bit different because She-Ra says different things. I tried. Brink said, did you make that pommel? It was off of a sword that Metallic gave me. But perfect bloody handle for a walking stick. Heavy duty walking stick. Okay, here's Metallic's version. It's very different to mine, but you know.
Uh-oh, hordemen.
I'd love to teach them a lesson they won't forget.
For the honor of Grayskull. Sorry, fellas, but your little performance has just been canceled.
That's alright. And it's a bit different to mine because she says different things. I thought the mask was quite good though. That said, the only saw I found that would fit the criteria is a whole saw, but the teeth are more of a rough cut than a cross cut. Yeah, I was just worried about once you cut a tang off of a saw, that would be so thin and yeah. I just don't think it'd be strong enough. Yeah, I don't think it'd be strong enough. Oh, it's fucking boiling there. Sorry I keep saying that, but I'm fucking sweating. Yeah. I don't know, Zed. I have had a lot of ideas, but it's just trying to implement something that would be strong enough to be used as a saw. Oh yeah, don't let me forget to order that knife, Mother. I appreciate that, mate. Mother said, I ordered a Vietnam tomahawk from Lamnia 2 weeks ago and there's no news from it. That's a shame. That is a shame. Metallic said, a lot of saws are very thin but high. I need a chunky, sturdy saw with a decent tang. I wonder. I suppose there might be some. A thick saw isn't a thing, is it? Defeats the object of being a fucking saw. I don't know if it's thick. Yeah. That said, if you tried to make a little saw out of a normal saw, it'd be too flexible. That's what I think. I think it'd be too flexible, and there'd be so little tang, and it'd be so thin. Mum said, make a video on how to make good Molotovs and pipe bombs once I go to prison. Is that what you want now, Mother? Is that what you really want? Good luck finding one. I think that's the issue, Dad. I think it's going to struggle to actually ever find something. But I reckon we might find something one day. All we need to do is find some kind of saw that has a proper tang. Or find one that we can, we'll find a way. We'll find a way eventually. JBO said, for God's sake, don't take that wanky if you go to prison, mate. You're very vulgar. No, I don't ever intend to go to prison. JBO. Fucking hell. The attachment said, according to my GP, I'm going to live forever, so there's no rush. Yes, yeah. Mother said, I had it, JBO. I prefer modern stuff. I bought the American Tomahawk model. Okay, I'm going to put this away. Brink said, do you know if fantasy swords apply to the ban? Well, the thing is, technically, yes. Because it doesn't state the length, you know, whether it's a sword that has multiple holes. They've not taken into consideration that their swords that big. So I would say a sword, if it comes under those descriptions, point, cutting edge, over 8 inches, and then has holes or spikes or serrations, yeah, that's illegal. That's illegal, yeah. They would class that as a zombie knife or a zombie machete. They didn't mention any cut-off point for length. Now they have done a picture. There is like a reference thing you can look at that shows you what they say it is. Fuck it, I'm going to go and get it for you. Let's go and have a look at this thing for everyone. Right, give me a second. Right, hang on. I'll show you exactly what they reckons. Well, I'll just give you a visual representation anyway. Why not? Look, give me a second. I need to get to my channel and get a link. But Alex said they do bring the sickle is going to have to be changed. Oh, that video's nearly had 1,000 views. That's doing good. Right. Can you see that? This is the examples of what will be banned. It has no mention of, you know, if a sword falls under it. Examples of zombie-style knives and zombie-style machetes which will qualify for compensation. But that also means these would be the ones that are illegal. The measurements relating to the images below are the blade length being in a straight line distance from the top to the tip of the blade, top of the handle, tip of the blade. So that's what they class as zombie-style machete. Then you've got this thing. So that top one's got a 50 centimeter blade. It actually ain't that big. Yeah, it doesn't specifically show swords, but you know it comes under the description. So all of these would be illegal. And I agree with what you said about this one, Zed, actually, because if this fucking knife here has a 10.5 inch blade, right? If this has a 10.5 inch blade, I'm just going to measure it with a ruler, it's 10 centimeters. That would mean the handle on that is 8 fucking inches. Well, it wouldn't have an 8 inch fucking, yeah. Rambo knife would be illegal to own. Machetes with sawbacks would be illegal to own. Basically any knives with serrated edges if they're over 8 inch blade. Actually, I didn't notice that. They've shown Rambo knives twice there, haven't they? Jimping would be okay. Knives with a fully serrated edge would be okay. Oh no, that's. I don't know if this means that this wouldn't be illegal or it wouldn't class as. I don't know. Very fucking confusing. Tantos are alright. Yeah. There you go. Right. Well, fantasy stuff should be banned in general. Most of the stuff is fucking ugly. Unless you sharpen them, my sickle is also a fancy piece, but it holds a good edge. I've never sharpened the one I gave to Mike there. That said, I love my sickle, love dearest. No, they don't often come with a sharp edge, but hers is sharp, and she's actually used it. She's actually used her sickle for actually cutting grass. Metallic has. Brink said 100% of these bans won't reduce knife crime, sadly. It's just our civil liberties being taken away by the back door. Mother said, your sickle is okay, my queen. Others should be destroyed. Metallic, of course not dead. They are ornaments, but they are sharpenable, which can potentially make them a weapon. JBO said that's going to piss off a lot of collectors of Rambo knives because they're bloody expensive. Oh, no, mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental that they're banning Rambo knives, which I would say a Rambo knife is a legitimate collector's piece. Especially them expensive ones. Yeah, these cheap ones, yeah, but these are still collector's pieces. Even the cheap ones. That's a movie replica. People have that because they like the film, not because they want to stab people. The fucking government think it's fucking shit. What I'm going to do with mine, though, I'm just going to take the blade down to about there. I'm just going to make it the exact same shape. It's just going to be a bit shorter. You know what I potentially could do, actually? I might be able to take this blade out, cut the tang, so it slots more into the handle. I wonder if that would work. Let me see how long the blade is from there. It'd be, do you know what? It'd still be an 1/8 of an inch too long. So I think I'll just take the blade down to about there, and I'm just going to shape exactly that tip, just lower down. Could get rid of the serrations, but I don't know. It would lose all its looks then, I think. Well, that wouldn't look too bad, but it'd be more bother, I think. It wouldn't look too bad, would it? I don't know. What do you reckon? Just shorten the blade or cut them off completely? Actually, no, I don't think it would look right. You reckon it'd look better without the lumps? You would have to have this bit poking out, though. Oh, UK Urban Prep, how you doing, mate? Thank you for the email, by the way. While you're on, I'll tell you, I don't know if you know this, I am notorious for not replying to emails, but I have read your email. Thank God you came on. I appreciate that. I am well up for coming on the Prepper podcast. You may need to give me a little bit of time, though. I'm well up for that, but I have to be in the sort of right mental state for things. And I've been a bit sort of bit weird at the minute, but if I'll get hold of you and then we'll plan a date, and then I'll just make sure I sort my shit out. Don't drink or anything for a month, and you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm well up for that. That'd be good. So, how you doing? Yeah, no, I'm well up for it. UK Urban Prepper Man. I keep saying Prepper Man. UK Urban Prepper. I'm well up for coming on. Yeah, I just need to sort my shit out a bit first. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Well, I will reply to you. I have got the email saved. If anything, I meant to say to Metallic about it the other day. Now, what have you been up to anyway? Been up to much? We're just talking about the knife ban that's coming up. That said, I'm just glad I've never been a fan of semi-serrated blades, although the knife mic has bumps rather than serrations. Yeah, well, it does technically, but this is still on there. This is on that actual thing. SNRJ88 said, "Do them serrations even have sharp edges?" No, not at all. But this is the knife they show in that thing, so there's not a lot you can say really. If you look up serrations, though, I can't remember what serrations. I actually looked up the dictionary definition of serrations. I can't remember what it said now, but the fact that this is in the oh no, I'll tell you why I looked up serrations, because I was worried about people cutting their saw black machetes and them still being legal, because the saw isn't classed as a serration, but it is. And again, that's specifically in that picture. Right, I'm going to put this knife away just in case I forget I'm holding it. So sadly not Senno. Yeah, been rammed into them crafty. Jumbo Sabu said, I'm kind of lucky with my Rambo knives as they're all handmade, but the poor buggers who paid 150 quid for the official factory made ones won't get their money back. I know, it's mad. UK Urban Prep said, I'm currently away with family. They will try to ban everything eventually, make me want to emigrate to. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah, making me want to emigrate, this government. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's a nightmare. It's ridiculous. Attack said, boo, £10 without proof of purchase up to 30 quid max is mind-numbingly upsetting. I know. 30 fucking quid for some. I think you can get some more money, but you have to go through a lot of jump through a lot of hoops to get more money. Attack said, make the most of shown knives before they have to be altered while you can. Yeah. Well, I'll do a video soon. I will do an actual video of them. Yeah, there is another one. I'll show you what I buy. I do have one slight worry. Let me get this information up. It might be worth talking about this actually. I'm convinced that if you take away one of those main three things that it says, it doesn't fall under the category of a zombie knife. How can it? If it doesn't have a cutting edge, it's not a fucking zombie knife. Anyway, because it specifically says it has to have these three things and then one of the other things. So sharp edge, a point, and over 8 inches, right? So if you take one of those things away, it can't be a zombie knife. If it doesn't have a sharp point, it can't be a zombie knife. If it doesn't have a sharp edge, it can't be a zombie knife. If it's under 8 inches, it can't be a zombie knife. That's a given, isn't it? Do you agree with me there? Okay. I'm fucking sure that's right. But there's a fucking bit on one of those links that does say otherwise. I think it does anyway. And it worries me a bit. It does worry me a bit. We may have to discuss this with more people. I've got to open a couple of links to find this. It'll all come to sense in a second once I get to this bit. Right, hang on. Okay, where is the exemptions? Hang on. There's a bit that says about exemptions. Just give me a couple of minutes. I just need to try and find this bit on here because there's a lot of shit on here. Okay, right. Okay, right. There are a couple of exemptions. If it's made by hand labour, manually controlled methods which permit to the maker to control and vary the construction, shape and design, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Okay. There's another exemption. Right. In respect of any conduct of a person relating to a weapon, if they can show that the weapon in question is blunt. Okay? For the purposes of subparagraph 1, a weapon is blunt if it does not have any of the following elements. Doesn't say one of them, it says any of them. Does that mean just one then? Or does it mean all? Actually, no, that does mean any. So, okay, anyway. A weapon is blunt if it does not have any. No. This is the thing. Right, I'm going to have to show this because it's really fucking confusing. It's horrible the way they write this shit. Right, hang on. Let me make this bigger so you can see the actual bit I'm trying to show here. Okay, right, ready? For the purpose of subparagraph 1, a weapon is blunt if it does not have any of the following elements. A thin edge adapted to cutting. A sharp point adapted to piercing. Any other element added to cutting or piercing. Does that mean then that to make these legal they have to be blunt as well as no tip? Because I don't think that's fair, because if you take away the tip, it's not a fucking zombie knife anymore. It doesn't fall under the category of a zombie knife, does it? If you take away just the tip and then you look at the definition of a zombie knife, it then does not fall under the category. That's saying that it can't have a fucking tip or an edge. But it doesn't, you know, if it doesn't have an edge or it doesn't have a tip, it'll still be. This is what I mean. The laws are so fucking complicated. It's so complicated, you don't know what the fuck you can and can't do. It drives me mental. It drives me absolutely mad. Sash Bash said, weed slasher or machete? Weed slasher, mate. That's what you mean, yeah, weed slasher. If you pay 12 quid for a weed slasher, I'll make you a knife. So that's interesting. So if you completely dull one of your Rambo knives, technically you'll still keep. Yes, if you blunt it, mate, you can keep it. Yeah, because it doesn't fall under the description of a zombie knife, then, does it? It doesn't. I don't give a fuck what they say. Their fucking description says point, sharp edge, over 8 inches. If you take one of those away, it doesn't qualify, does it? I would argue that in court. I would fucking argue that in court. But that's what the description says. This, you know, I don't want to, but, you know, if it came to it, I would say, I'd be, you know, because that's what the description says, don't it? That's as a collector, if it doesn't have a sharp edge, that doesn't meet the requirements of a zombie knife. Good point. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But also that's why just taking the tip off should be acceptable. This will be illegal because it's got a point, a sharp edge, over 8 inches, and a serrated edge, right? If you round over the tip of that like that, so that's completely curved, leave the sharp edge, leave the straight back, that doesn't qualify as a zombie knife because it doesn't have a point. It specifically says it has to have a point. But then that thing I just showed you says to be exempt, it can't have a sharp edge or a point. So this is the thing. It's the same with the knife laws, the 3-inch thing. YouGov website and the police website say different things. Fuck, it really fucking pisses me off. Really fucking pisses me off. That's probably why I've been pissed off all day, because you can't get a definitive answer unless some poor fucking bastard goes to court and fucking gets fucking done for it. Metallic said, so now you can't remove the tip to make it. Well, I don't know, Metallic. This is the thing. I don't know. What do you think that says? What do you think that says? I don't know. David Brewer, how you doing, mate? He said, UK laws are getting nuts. Soon they'll be regulating gardening and yard tools. James said, it says any, not all. So if it has any of those elements, it's legal. Yeah, but that was saying if it has any of those... that wasn't saying that. That was saying if it has any of those, that's what makes it legal. That one was. That was a different thing. That wasn't saying it was legal. That was the things that make it legal. So if it, what does that mean then? Does it mean if it has any of those, it's then legal? Or not? I don't. That doesn't make any sense to me. These are the things that are the reason it would be legal to own, not illegal. So a weapon. This is what qualifies it as blunt. So a weapon is blunt if it does not have any of these following elements: a cutting edge, a sharp point, or any element adapted for cutting or piercing. And that's what would make it legal. But I don't understand what that means. Does it have to not have a cutting edge and a sharp point, or can it just have not one of them? So could you just be missing a thin edge and then it would be legal? Or can it not have either? Because this is what makes it legal. This is why you would still be able to own it. This isn't what would make it illegal. This is the thing that would make it legal, being blunt. And what qualifies it as being blunt is it does not have any of the following elements. And that essentially means all of them then, don't it? Am I wrong there? Or any of them would... Doesn't mean all of them, but you know what I mean. I don't know, it's really fucking... It drives me mental. I don't even like thinking about it. Matat said, boo, that doesn't help any law-abiding citizen. Cookie, how you doing, mate? Matat said, Mike, you have heard me argue the point when I believe something. What more can I say? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But I personally believe that the description of a zombie knife requires it to have essentially 4 things. 3 of them, they all must have. Point, cutting edge, over 8 inches. That's the basic thing. If it then has one other thing, that makes it illegal. If you take away one of those first things, surely that can't qualify as a zombie knife. So this will be a zombie knife. If you take the tip away and have it completely rounded over, like that, you know what I mean? Like that, like a fucking top of a fucking spoon, right? That then does not qualify under their description of what a zombie knife is. Do you agree with that, everyone? Yeah, but that would mean that whole edge would have to be blunt, and then you've just got a saw. So is that what you think, Metallic? Do you think? Oh yeah, no, yeah, the top would be blunt. Yeah, that'd be completely blunt. That would not fall under the same. You could leave the point on and completely blunt and the edge. That would then not fall under the description of a zombie knife. Or you can leave the serration, leave the cutting edge, leave the fucking point on if you want, if you make it under 8 inches. And that's why I think it would be legal, because if you make it under 8 inches and it's still got all those elements, they can't say that's a zombie knife. So I would ignore that other bit I've shown you. That makes it so confusing, it's unbelievable. This is blunt as fuck, luckily. If you notice me pissing around with knives, it's because they're blunt. If I put them down, it's because I'm scared I'm going to cut myself. JBO said, Mike, yeah, I can see what you're saying, Mike. Unfortunately, it's going to take someone getting caught out and going to court. Yeah, it's so frustrating and confusing, isn't it? Yeah, if that's made under 8 inches, doesn't qualify as a zombie knife. If it doesn't have a point I reckon it doesn't qualify as a zombie knife if it doesn't have a cutting edge. But you only need to get rid of one of them. You don't need to get rid of two. I don't know what that fucking thing is saying. Listen, as I say, it's the two different. It really fucking pissed me off doing that. You know the video I did today, trying to get the information out and make sense to people and not make it confusing. Oh, it's horrible. That's the thing, because you'll see a lot of people doing videos on it, but if you watch what they're actually doing, all they're doing, they're just sitting there reading that stuff that I've just shown you. Whereas I tend to read it and then give you my own opinion on it. They just read it back to you. And don't really give you any answers. I've watched the Black Belt Barrister before. Literally read word for word off the YouGov website and not add anything himself at all. Well, that doesn't really help anyone. You need to talk about what it's saying and what it means. I mean, I can read that, but I need help interpreting some of it because some of it isn't clear. I mean, but yeah, but you see that a lot. Whereas I do try to at least I try to give my own opinion on it and try and explain it rather than just say, this is what the website says, this is what the website says, this is what the website says. Because, yeah, anyone can do that. And a lot of people do. It needs talking about and explaining and, yeah, and because it's very difficult to understand sometimes. Sometimes it's very straightforward. Holy fuck, does you Redding, I tell you. The whole thing is really badly written, to be honest. Very confusing. Maybe on purpose. Yeah. And it's actually 100% on purpose. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Yeah. But yeah, it is. There would literally be two conflicting things from the police website and like the YouGov website. It's the same with the legal carry knives thing. One of the websites says 3-inch blade. And again, like that thing says, what they mean by blade is from the top of the handle to the tip of the blade, right? That's how one of them measures it. The other one says cutting edge, which is from there to there. That can actually be very different, especially if you have quite a thick bellied knife. If it's you can have a knife that's got a 3-inch blade, 3.5-inch cutting edge, where it's so curved. And the fact that the two websites say two different things. How the fuck are you supposed to say within the law? And then you get this thing of ignorance of the law is not a defence. Well, I genuinely think in some circumstances it fucking well should be. Because if you knew you were breaking the law, you wouldn't do it. You know, there are some things that genuinely people don't know they're breaking the law. And had they known they was breaking the law, they would not have done it. You know. You're off, mother. Don't let me forget to buy that knife. I'll buy it in the morning, mate. JBO said, I couldn't find much info on legal carry. I used to carry a sack with me everywhere. I'm not so sure now. They're still legal to carry. They are still legal to carry. I had a good bit of advice from Jack Strycom. What he does, he's printed off a card that has basically what the laws say. And at the bottom of this card is a 3-inch ruler. So obviously the card's going to have to be 3 inches long. And then if you're out and you do get stopped by the police, you've got your own little ruler that you can actually go, look, here are the actual laws and what I'm allowed to do with this knife. And I don't need a reason for it because you don't. Here's a ruler and they've got it there. They don't, you know, and it just, it helps things and speed things along potentially because, you know, depending on what you're doing, yeah, you ain't got no choice. You know, you've got no saying them anyway. But yeah, I always thought it was a good idea, Jim. I've never got round to doing it myself, but if I ever do, I'll do a video on it. Yeah, just print out a card. Do you know what I could do? I could probably make stickers of them. A sticker, a 3-inch long sticker that you can buy, and then stick it on whatever you want, or just as a card. You know, have it as a card. Yeah, maybe I will definitely have a look at the email, Zed. Yeah. Fuck that. Talking about knife laws is stressful as well. That fucking done my head in. You can tell I get into it. David said, I hear air gun laws are about to be coming down there. And even the steps. I forgot about that. Yeah. Aren't they talking about... Is it air guns they're talking about licensing potentially? I completely forgot about that. I can't remember now. There's so much stuff going on. I can't remember. Are they talking about licensing air rifles here, or is it crossbows potentially? Isn't it? If there is a stream tomorrow, Jim, it'll probably be a late one, so maybe not till after midnight-ish. I can't really say 100% yet. Metallic, I can't remember if I'm thinking wrong now. There may not be. I can't remember if that was just rumours, because I've never heard anything. Yeah, I think it is crossbows, isn't it, Zed? I think I've heard people saying, rumours of it happening, but I've never heard anything like concrete from like the government or even on the news. So no, I don't think it is. Yeah, now I think about it, I think it's just rumours I've heard, but nothing concrete. It's why I don't really mention anything until it's like, definitely is, because do you really know it is? Don't forget to get your 12 quids in. I hope everyone's been liking the stream, by the way. It's been quite stressful for me tonight. I hope you enjoyed your wig action. Put these knives away. We'll mess around with a weed slasher. I can't really cut myself with one of those. Although saying that, that's quite sharp. Like a rough edge on there. That said, to be fair, if they have avoided talking licenses about crossbows, just fear porn to not own them. Well, I think a lot of it's that. It only has to be mentioned in the papers about something's getting banned, that then the rumours go around that something is banned. Because there's loads of people have said to me, I thought crossbows were banned. I didn't know we was allowed them in this country, stuff like that. And yeah. There's a lot of things that people think are banned. That's what I think people are getting confused, or they're just looking for someone else to moan about. And if we haven't got enough to moan about, yeah, exactly. James said, the issue is defining a cutting edge. The courts will argue that it's possible to cut someone with a bladed article. The Lee Rigby murders carried a blunt cleaver and bladed article. Well, exactly. David said, it's crazy because crossbow market is getting bigger and better now. They want to ban repeating ones here in New York. Oh, do they? They want to ban repeating ones. That's what I think they'll do over here, David. I suspect they will... I don't reckon they'll ban crossbows. They might license them, or they might ban repeating ones. But I don't think no one's ever done, as far as I'm aware, a crossbow shoot in this country, and I hope they never do with a repeating one. I wish no one would get shot with any fucking thing, but you know what I mean. But there have been some recently. Yeah. The one I'm dreading most is Bayonet and Broadheads. Shouldn't laugh. Right, hang on. Sorry for laughing at that. Abdulman Hassan said, are those guns real? Or are those guys real? The guys real? Are the guns real though?
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
I don't know, mate. They might be. Automatic repeating assault crossbows are bad. Yes, they are. If you mean are they firearms, No, they're things like replicas, D-Axe, air guns, stuff like that. Thank you, Family Guy. Nice one, Family Guy. Is that for a I'm assuming if that's 12 quid, that's for your knife. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Family Guy, it's people like you make this true.
That's the funnest place to be.
Cheers, mate. Senard said, as long as your crossbow doesn't have holes in it, it should be fine. Yes. Oh, they've all got fucking holes in them, haven't they? There's a metallic. It's the semi-automatic single-shot repeating crossbow. Is that right? Yeah, it was. Well, it was the assault. I remember them talking about assault crossbows because they had. There was a couple that had extendable stocks. Yeah, so they was called assault crossbows. There's no such thing as an assault crossbow. Yeah, there's deadly assault crossbows being sold in shops on high streets. So what? It's not fucking illegal. No one's breaking any laws there. You know, they're fucking sporting goods. They're sporting good. It's just utter fucking bollocks. What the fucking newspaper? No, what is the news? Yeah, extendable stock just means it's fit people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 50 cal crossbow. Well, if they knew the difference, if they knew that you get different bolt sizes, they would probably say that. Yeah, assault crossbow. I'll never forget that. I'm going to see if I can find the news article. Let's look up deadly assault crossbow. Please come up because it was fucking hilarious. That was. Right, let's go to news. Maybe images. I might have found it. Let's see. I'm going to have to show you this now just because it made me laugh. Let me know if you see what made me laugh in the top picture. Okay. Oh, fuck's sake. What's this bullshit? All right. Let me know if you can see what was in that fucking picture that made me burst out laughing then. It's more than... with this one element, makes it more deadly than any assault crossbow you can get. That is a horrendously dangerous thing. That is. Yeah, I can't remember who makes them, but there are crossbows with the AR-15 lowers. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's it. The tank said, "Can we take a minute to appreciate the fact that our king popped his good ear and now can hear through it by hearing it?" Yes, I can. I certainly can. I want you to point out what is funny about that picture. Why I laughed out loud. If not, I will tell you what in a second. Can you see the picture? Would you like it? Would you like me to put it full screen? Let me put it full screen. Hang on. Let me take myself out. It's got a fucking American flag on the stock. That must be fucking extra fucking dead. There's an American flag on the fucking stock. Oh, for Christ's sake. Fucking nutters. Yes. There's an American flag on the stock. Okay. Killer crossbow like this one that threatened the Queen bought over the counter in just 5 minutes. We need to look for the word assault crossbow somewhere. I'm sure this. I don't think this is the one, but gives it friendly fire capabilities. Yes. Oh, I wish this had it on there. I don't think this is the thing, but we won't be putting meat on the table in the UK because that's illegal. Look at that. Extra deadly. That was worth fucking finding this just for that. Jack loaded up his shopping. Yeah, because it was perfectly fucking legal to do so. Shut your fucking gob, you fucking nutter. It was completely legal what you did. And there's no issues with that. Same as if you went and bought a fucking kitchen knife or a hammer or a fucking baseball bat. It's all legal. If you're over 18. It makes me laugh. It makes me fucking laugh. Go outside and pick a rock up. Just as deadly. Just as deadly. No one complains about that. I need to shut my fucking mouth sometimes. Then I'm in a fucking bad mood tonight. You wouldn't know it by my face, but yes, the American flag's Ed. I find it hilarious. The reporter probably did think it made it more deadly because it had that. I find it hilarious. They probably picked that one on purpose because it had an American flag on it. You know. Oh, God. I love my guessing games. I can't believe that wasn't obvious to you lot. David said, I'm going to buy a repeater before it gets banned. Won't go with the adder. Yeah, I would. The Stinger 2, I don't know. It's an old style one. I don't know. I don't really rate the old style ones. They do their job, but the strings run out quicker and stuff like that. The Vlad isn't very reliable, I don't think, and the bolts are really expensive and they break really easily. And it feels like you're dry firing it when you use the higher limbs. The Adder has expensive bolts, but you can get a good magazine for it. You can the bolts are pretty good. You can shoot broadheads out of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. They're all. I think it's personal preference in a way. I don't know. In fact, it's detained via Mental Health Act. Well, if we had a functioning mental health system in this country, we would have treatment being cured, institutionalized. Oh yeah, well yeah, exactly, yeah. James said they should have put a blonde wig on it and put Trump in gold letters on the side. Super duper extra turbo dangerous. Then yes, exactly. Family Guy said, yeah, spot on, Mike, for the knife. Cheers, mate. Thank you, mate. Thank you for supporting. Yeah, you're on the list, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh, extra dangerous. If it comes from America. I suppose it was allowed in the country. Joking. I love my American brothers. But no, we're not taking the piss out of them anyway. A knife build list. The only list you want to be on. Yes, my queen, 100%. So that's that to James. A small blonde wig or a mother of all comb overs, I think you mean. Oh, this has got a nice little. You won't be able to see it, I doubt, but it's got like a fucking something in the paint on this one that sort of shimmers. My other camera probably would have shown it. Oh, God. So, what's everyone's plans for tomorrow? I don't know what I'm going to do in the day. I really ain't sure at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot I can do. I might see if I can edit enough videos I think I've got a couple more I could edit that are easy to edit. I don't have to do anything for a couple of days, and then I got like, stress-free time of not having to concentrate on making and editing videos. But it means I can record other ones. All the great YouTubers wear wigs. That is a fucking good look, I think. Look at that. That's what you missed out on earlier. Hang on, let me turn my brightness right down. That is what you missed out on. Look at that. But this fucking camera is shite. I have a date tomorrow, 10 a.m. meetup at Starbucks. So bloody early morning for me. Yes. Hope you have a nice time. Zed said, metallic knife build list. I've been on someone's knife build for the last 7 months. Yeah, but you know, I've got the stuff now. So was that not just a picture of He-Man? Might have been. I've got the same size muscles as him. David said, do you have a setup or a range at your house? Yeah, I sort of do, yeah. I can shoot things in the garden. I've got a big archery target. It's about 3 foot wide, 3 foot round. You know, it's big. You know, it's like that round. You know, it's big. And then I've got an air rifle sort of target down the side of the garden. So yeah, I can shoot in that in the garden. JBO said, right, off for the night. Good talking to you all again. See you on the next one. Yeah, take care, JBO. I might be on tomorrow night. I can't promise anything yet, but we'll see. Yeah, take care, mate. Nice having you on, Jim. And I'll read your email after this, mate. I'll definitely read it anyway. Metallic said, only 7 months? Count yourself lucky. Yeah, that's fucking true. It's like I said, excuse me, sir, that blade is scary looking, and I believe I can bully you into handing it over. Also, nice wig. Follow me to the station. Wink, wink. Yeah. That's a 100% accurate representation of what could happen to you. David said, I'm about to go sight in a new scope for my Umarex 22 Pest air rifle. Nice one. Zed said, oh yes, of course, he hasn't made those daggers, has he? Don't forget to remind him to use those fossils I sent him. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, good night, Jim. Take care, mate. It's all right, Zed, I knew you meant fossils. Seno said, been thinking about getting one of them replica lever action Winchester air rifles. They look a lot higher. Yeah, if you can get them for about £100, I would get one of the air rifle ones. You can get replicas, but you can't shoot a replica. But if you can get like a 100%, pretty much 100% realistic air rifle, you can shoot the fucker as well, and it looks it looks like the real thing. So yeah, that's the way I'd go nowadays if they're cheap. I won't be spending £100 on them, but a replica cost you £100 anyway. Addy, how you doing, mate? You alright? What have you been up to? My cameras are broken, and I did say cameras. Fucking depressing. How many more bloody recess have I got to buy? 3, 6, 9. 9 more. I've got to buy another 9. So I'm going to have nearly 40 of the fuckers soon. They're about £300 or £400. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. It's like I said, there's a point getting a Winchester because dogs can't look up. Yes. And back from a few weeks in mid-Wales. Oh, nice one. What was you doing in Wales then? I was in Wales this year. And then we went up to Scotland. Good night, Dad. Take care, mate. See you tomorrow if I'm on. It's actually dogs can look up, but pigs can't. That's why we never evolved them into pets. Oh, I did not know that. Dave said Winchesters are super expensive. Rossi had some cheaper alternatives for lever guns. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you can get a couple of all right priced sort of lever action rifles. Visiting family back in the Highlands now, are you? Nice one. Nice one. I hope you had a nice time. I liked Wales. I liked Scotland as well. Yeah, I'm fucking knackered tonight. Bought a phone stand off of Temu. Guess what turned up? It cost about £1. I thought it was going to be bigger than that. I thought it might be fucking straight for a start as well. It was bent. Not as in like that, but this part, it like sticks out further than that part. Like. Fucking piece of shit. I could have made that for nothing. I suppose I haven't chucked it away, to be honest. What use is that for anything? I say I'm going to buy 39 of the weed slashes. Actually, I might, as I said, I might invest some of that money into stuff for the sheaves. So I said Home Bargains can do decent ones, but £3 can adjust the height as well. Oh, what? Phone stands, yeah. Yeah, I think this was part of I was buying the rock pick, and I needed to buy a couple of extra things to get this discount. So I chucked a load of really cheap shit in there just to get this discount. That was one of them. How far from Scotland am I? I live about level with London. So that far. I don't know, mate. I really don't know. $460 miles. I was going to say 500. And I didn't want to sound fucking stupid. So I didn't say it. 460 miles away. Green Diesel. Nice one, mate. Want to get yourself a knife for £12, handmade by myself? Get a donation in. And within the next 10 months, you will get one. It says 12 there, but... That said, yeah, if dogs couldn't look us in the eye, we would never ever fell in love with them. A lucky gene thing. Although if you're a pug, it's not so lucky. Maybe made dogs friendly, but pigs not so much. Fucking vertebrate. Oh god. Addy said, love Wales, good weather, brilliant views, and laid back people. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, yeah. Well, me and Metallic we went to Scotland for about a week. Yeah. Or are you saying about a week away? Well, if I walk, it's about a week away. It's about a month away. Green Diesel said, what's up, WC? Never will I buy anything off of Temu. Do you know why I bought something off of Temu? I had no intention ever of buying anything off of Temu. But when I was looking up the price of rock picks to make one of these... And Temu had them the cheapest I could find anywhere. There was nowhere selling them cheaper, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just buy one of them, just so I've got one. You couldn't find them cheaper. It was about £5 cheaper than everywhere else, and it was a fucking good one. This was proper hardened steel head as well. Yeah, that's a Warhammer war pick. Yeah. That's what I bought from them. I doubt I would. And I bought some stuff one more time, and I got ripped off with virtually every fucking thing I bought. It was either smaller than it should have been, or, you know. Lieutenant said, took us a week to get there in a car. Yeah, that's true, Michael. That is true. They've got a family in Edinburgh that I tried to visit. I love the countryside up there. Yeah, I liked Scotland. It was nice. Green Diesel said need a trigger spring for tomorrow's game, and it ain't turned up. Sat here trying to make one. Till Shank Redemption or Upfit. Yes, yeah, exactly. That's expensive parking there, David, but we got to try battered pizzas. They're worth it. Yeah. It's like I said, Chinese radioactive steel, that glows in the dark when you go to bed. I've got a Geiger counter down there. Shall I get it out and try it? Yeah. Shall I try it in a minute? Yeah, this was hardened steel. It was decent stuff. This camera is terrible compared to my other one. That head did not look like that, by the way. Right, we've got another donation. David said, I'm just curious New Yorker, checking up on the English, Irish and Scottish. Yeah, no, that's all good, mate. It's all good. Oh, thank you. Who was that who donated then? I don't want to read your name out. Unless you want me to read your name out, but yeah. And he said, I'm not after enough to show my appreciation for your content. So just get yourself some. Oh, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Fucking genuinely, mate. Thank you. That fucking really helps. Lewis, have you still got my phone number? Don't write it down on nothing. If you've still got my phone number, it's the same number I've always had. Ring me up when you're outside and I'll come out. Or message me on something. You know, you got me on Facebook. Message me on Facebook and I'll come out. I don't know how long I'll be out though, because I'm completely sober and I haven't got to bed. But I'd like to come out and say hello to you. Dave said, battered pizza, that sounds fucking awesome. Metallic said, we must not discuss Forbiddens after 10, David, but fucking worth it, yes. Right, so I'll be off in about 10 minutes probably. Yeah, ring me up there. So it's the same phone number I've always had, never changed my number. And if that don't work, just message me on Facebook or something and I'll come out. But yes, Adam, thank you for the donation, mate. I really appreciate that, and I will. I'll get myself something with that. Thank you, mate. It's people like you make this true.
That's the funnest place to be.
That's what I say to myself after a few beers, Lewis. Well, I've still got it. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, I need to write that down. 20 quid of that money is mine. Right, just need to look at something quickly. Oh, Eric put in 30 quid, but only wanted one knife. And Adam put in 20, yeah. So that's about 50 quid then. That isn't actually supposed to be for knives and that. Dad said, right, my loves, I need to piss off to bed. First date tomorrow and still lots to do. See you all next week. You'll probably be in bed by the time I've come in, Metallic. So I'll get up early and talk to you in the morning if you want. If not, though, if you're still awake, message me when you go to bed. And if you haven't actually gone to bed by the time I've finished what I'm doing, we can have a little chat if you want. So I still need to talk to you about something. But yeah, if not, I'll just get up in the morning about 9ish and I'll talk to you then if you want. All right? Good night, my queen. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. David, in the UK is just like New York when it comes to food. The later and drunker the day gets, the better and more viable the food culture. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Adam, for that donation. That genuinely means a lot because, I'm getting these donations for this, but that's all for that, It says 21 past 12, 1221, so there's no better time to get my ass to bed. All right, good night. But message me when you actually go to bed, though, please. Still, just say, all right, I am going to bed now, just in case you're still awake. All right, good night. This one goes out to Metallic, my queen, our queen. If I can ever find it.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you in your dreams.
That was just her, though. I'm going to wait till Lewis rings me and then I'll go outside. I'll be in a bit. I said me saying, I better not say your name, Adam. It fucking says it in the chat. I just noticed that. Fuck's sake. Fucking idiot. It says it up there. There's me saying, I don't want to say your name, because I don't want it, in case you don't want it out there. It's in the chat. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God. The only thing with doing bloody live streams is I've got to clear all this shit up now. Off the end of my fucking bed. Doing a bloody show and tell for everyone. Bloody lucky you have me, you know. Yeah, been a weird day today. I've been quite stressed out. And, yeah, I don't know. I'll be right. Yeah, oh, just waiting for this phone call. So get your comments in. Too late. Oh, and she was still in the background then. I just noticed that. By the way, my one arm isn't bigger than the other. That's just that's an illusion. Oh God, I need a piss. Right, no one's talking, are they? Or is the chat broken? Maybe I better go off anyway, because I will be going outside. Yeah, fuck it, because then I can get ready. I need a piss and that. Wanking it. Wow. I use both. Right. Yeah, no, I better go off. Then I can have a quick piss and all that. Right. I'll see you hopefully all tomorrow night, but it may not be till late, okay? So be prepared for that. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. The donations have been really fucking helpful. And everyone who wants the knives, they will be coming soon, but be prepared. It may take up to about 10 months. All right? Because there's a lot to make. Cheers for watching, everyone. Take care, Cookie. Good night, mate. Yeah, I'll see you all soon. All right? Good night. See you later. See you tomorrow, sir. Good night.